sold the house, bought a boat, refitted the boat, ready to go sailing.
Yes, getting ready to install a few mast steps, not step the mast. We've got one mast step on this Mizzen, really need more, so ordered 5 more. There's none on the main mast, and we thought we'd install some. There are some limitations, just where the winch is placed and a couple of cleats, but I think we can work around it. The mast is obviously aluminum. I'm using aluminum pop rivets, and the folding step is aluminum, so shouldn't worry too much about any corrosion. So I'm thinking put it here. Of course, it has to be able to fold, and let's see, maybe a little bit lower. Lower still. So I put one mark on it. I'm going to put another one a little bit lower. I'm going to drill the first hole. I should go ahead and pop rivet that in. Well, I probably wouldn't be able to drill those real well. There we go. It's finished. Alright, so I drilled a hole. Got my drill bit to kind of hold it up a little bit. And I'm going to attempt to mark these others. Voila. Drill 3 more holes in the mast, which I hate doing. One. 2. Why does that look off center? Line up pretty good. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put a pop rivet in this bad boy. Maybe. There we go. Let's see. Squeeze it. Squeeze it.
I love it when you squeeze it.
Go.
We have a new cordless vacuum, and it sucks really well. When Steve was doing the mast steps, he had to drill into the mast, and it really sucked up those little shavings really, really well, because you don't want those things to prick you. They're sharp. Hey baby, I thought I'd try out your steps and climb up this pole.
All right. I like it when you climb.
Oh, it's a little higher up.
Yep. Don't fall. There you go.
Yeah, it's a great view. Glad there's not much wind. Hey y'all, we wanted to give a special shout out to Fred, who's from this area.
Really nice guy. He took us out to lunch, and he seemed very knowledgeable about boats and other stuff. So
yeah. So thanks again, Fred.
There's a story behind this. What's the story? Well, this is where our water maker lives. In the cockpit under one of the lazarette type seating areas. Let's see. There is our homemade water maker. No, I did not make it. Came with the boat. And it has a problem. So this piece of 1/2 inch with barnacles on it is actually the intake for the water maker. And this cockpit has 2 large scuppers. You can kind of see. And they just stuck the hose down there. It sticks out of the bottom about 1.5 feet. I did replace the that piece of hose. And of course we have a prime pump here. So it brings in the water. Stainless tube on top. Underneath is some kind of, I don't know, fiberglass, epoxy, but
it ruptured under pressure.
And the bottom hose, it flows around, comes here, comes up through this valve. It's labeled prime pump. And from there, it goes through a couple of pre-filters. There's one here, one there. And out of that last pre-filter, it comes around and goes into the bottom of our pump, which is a Comet LWS 2020. And of course from there it comes out, this high pressure hose comes around, anyway, that's going into that bottom cylinder that ruptured. And of course this high pressure line comes out of the bottom cylinder into the top cylinder, which appears to be in good shape. We'll see. We've got our water quality monitor, and ultimately the filtered desalinated water is pumped to our water tank. Of course, water makers aren't very efficient, so this is the overboard hose, which runs down here and also into our scupper. This is curled up and open, drains right there. So the part on this system I don't completely get is it's got this like sprinkler system timer, probably is a solenoid, and this hose here runs through a hole there into our engine room, into the manifold that feeds the galley sink and other sinks. I'm such a dummy, as my smart neighbor pointed out. It's for flushing the system. That's where that hose at the top of the frame from the water maker goes into our tank.